Gareth. Thanks, Gareth.
Very close to your boobs, eh?
There's so many things I could say, and I just won't because I'm a lady. Don't worry. I'm not going to be much of a lady now because it's Friday night, and I just got to sit this because I can do this a lot longer than you lot want to listen to me. Trust me. There we go. Now we're all safe. Right. So yes, hi. I am indeed Ava. Sorry that took a while. I am, as you can see, all blue badged up. Yeah. And I'd like to tell you I did something really heroic and that's how I managed to get into this position, but it's not true. Mainly I just fell in a puddle in Bristol. I know. And so a bunch of people watched and they didn't even laugh, which I think is really nice, isn't it? Because it is quite funny when fat ladies fall over. And they didn't laugh, which was great. Except this one lady came over to help me and she was pulling on me. And I was like, oh no. And she said, are you okay? And I was like, no, I'm in a puddle. And then I realised how that sounded. I said, I didn't pee myself. And she said, no, I would have. So I found my people. And they're in Bristol. Which is a shame because I live in Swansea. I don't know, anybody know Swansea? Yeah. Don't sound like that. It's lovely. Swansea's a rough diamond, isn't it? Like, you know it's a nice place because it's got a library. And you know it's a bit rough because there's a sign in the library that says, shut the fuck up. Yeah, so that's where I'm from. I thought I'd tell you about myself a little bit because I'm a comedian and we really only do this for attention, you know. There's no money in it. So, I'm single, again. I'm a widow, I hope. If it's all going to plan. Can you give me an alibi? Yes, is that okay? I like her. I quite like her. I might take you home with me. Start a rumour. No, I'm lying. That man has more lives than a cat. Seriously. I have missed him actually. But I'm working on my aim. So hopefully soon he's going to be. It took a minute that one, didn't it? Took a minute. So that's okay. Thanks for laughing. I like you guys too. Yeah. No, he's got a new girl, my husband has. Well, actually, he's an ex-husband. I need to get used to saying that. I've only been divorced a few months. He's got a new girlfriend. It's all right. I'm prettier. I'm sexier. Not bitter. Yeah. I mean, he's going to be doing a weight loss drive. He's trying to get sexy for his new darling. Bless. I know, he's got a goal weight. I'll give him a goal weight. 7 pounds, including the urn. Yeah. And you know, he's not the only one who's had offers. I've had offers as well since I've been single. I've been on the apps. Who's been on the apps? Bunch of liars. You've all been on the apps. Unless you're happily married, in which case I hate you. But I've been on the apps. I've been on them all. I've been on Hinge, OkCupid, Tinder. Don't do that one. Plenty of Fish. Don't do that one. Airbnb. That one was quite good. Yeah. To be fair, the host was surprised. But I gave him a great review. Fun times. Yeah, and I've met a few people. I like to give my disastrous dates nicknames. Like Tony, I dated Tony for a while. He was really short, so I called him Shetland Tony. Yeah, I had to ditch him because turns out he's married. Oh. I know, bastard. Shetland Tony's got a mare. Never mind. I met this other guy, and actually within moments of speaking to him, he said to me, Ava, are you groomed? I said, groomed? He said, yeah. And I said, well, not since I was 9. I said, no, I mean, you know, like, I was like, oh, shaved. I don't know, we had to have euphemisms in dating, it's been really, you know. I said, shaved, why do you ask? And he goes, you know, because I just prefer a lady who's really... I said, listen, sunshine, I'm a woman over 50, okay? If you don't like it, don't eat it. But what was really ironic, okay, was when I did get drunk and we went to the bedroom, those things have to happen in that order with this guy, let me tell you. So when I got drunk and we went to the bedroom and he managed to display his own arrangement. I'm telling you ladies, he had the tiniest, cutest little penis I've ever seen in my life. He did. This little Boris, because it's his Johnson. And he had the most prolific pubic hair I've ever seen in my life. Seriously, it was like a tiny mouse in a hedge. For that man to express an opinion. But I didn't even have time to get indignant about it before he just came in his hand with one glance at my left breast. I know. That's how good I am. That's how good I am. I know, it's amazing. And yeah, so so I gave him a name. I called him the Fast and the Furious. Yeah, fun times. You know. I used to be a health professional. I used to work for the NHS. They made me redundant though, so fuck them. But, you know, do you remember during COVID, you guys used to stand outside your houses and you clapped for us when it was Thursday? I mean, we couldn't hear you because we were at work. But we thought it was nice, you know. But while you guys were clapping outside, we were learning things as a health service. But I have to tell you, the thing I learned really was that straight men don't like it when you put things down their throat. They don't like it. And you know, I've got this straight male friend, shut up, I do. And he said to me, Ava, I had to have a COVID test. I was like, oh, honey. And he went, yeah. And I went to the nurse and she put the thing down my I was like, oh. He said, yeah, she put the thing down my throat. I was like, oh. He said, yeah, and when I wanted her to, she didn't take it out. I was like, oh. Welcome to my world. I mean, you know, I was raised by boomers, you know, women had to have a lot of manners when I was raised, and my mother taught me that if you have something that's more than 20 pounds off the menu, you're going to have to touch it. You know, she just taught me that, and I know that people don't think that way this time, this generation, which is great, and I've taught my children differently, but that's how I was raised, which means that a single woman in her 50s, I have to give a lot of head, because I like the good things on the menu. You know, and this presents a risk to me, because to find a really good lipstick is such a challenge. I've had to go, I don't know if has anybody seen the Mary Poppins range of red lipsticks? It's amazing. So Mary Poppins range of red lipstick, I now have to use this. This one is not bright red, but I have the red one. It's called Cherry Berry. And I don't get stock, by the way, I'm not sales for them, but I love their red lipstick. And I learned I have to use this one because super coloured fragile lipstick makes dicks look atrocious. But shall I try it again? Yeah. Super coloured fragile lipstick makes dicks look atrocious. See, I can do it. It's very difficult. I don't get to practice that line a lot because the lady doesn't talk with things in her mouth. Anyway, so yeah, he did say that, and I have to say, it's been really difficult with all the dating and the apps and everything. I've decided I don't want to do app dating anymore because it's wild, isn't it? So from now on, I mainly try and catch up with men and pick up men, if we're going to be honest, in places where they hang out rather than online. And that's been working out a little better. I mean, I went to college, joined a mechanics course. Full of women in dungarees. It's barking up the wrong tree, obviously. I joined a tech course to do IT and cyber security, full of women. Really smart women, couldn't compete. So I joined a micro penis support group. I've had a lot of fun. It's really nice to see you again, by the way. So I'm going to leave you with the knowledge that all is not lost. Those of you who are in your menopause, you know all is not lost. It just feels like it is. Those of you who are younger, it's as bad as you think. I'm telling you, the only thing drier than my hoo-ha is my sense of humour. It's not a good time of life. But my doctor said to me that I could go through menopause with grace and dignity, and I don't know why he made that promise to me, because I didn't have grace and dignity before. But he said, you know, get out there, get some exercise. I was like, fuck you. He said, get creative, get a hobby. And I said, no, actually, I could probably do that. So I took up writing, and I wrote a book on dry vaginal skin. And the publisher wouldn't take it, because they said I should have used paper. Good night, everybody.